Hello all, welcome to this session. In this session, I'm going to answer one of the Java interview questions. That is, write a Java program to find all the substrings of a given string text. Let me answer. To solve this program or to write this Java program, which will intake some string text, and out of that string text, it will find and print all the substrings of that given string text. So what is the solution? What we have to do? For example, if the user has entered ABC, substrings of ABC will be like this: A, AB, ABC. You see, all the substrings, all the possible substrings of the given string text will be printed like this. First, A will be retrieved. Then AB should be AB part, AB substring. Then in that total ABC. Then B, only B. Then BC. Then only C. Like that, all possible substrings of the given string text should be retrieved and printed in the output console. The user will enter ABC and output should come as A, AB, ABC, B, BC, C. These are all the substrings that can be, okay, that can be created out of this using different combinations of this ABC string text. So with practical demonstration, I'm going to answer this question. So for that, I'll switch to Eclipse IDE and create a new class, guys. I'll just create a new class. I'll just right click and create a new class here. I'll just name this class as class 23. I'll say class 23 with main method I'll create. With main method I'll create. And here inside the class 23, inside the class 23, I'm going to write some code. Like first, I would like to get the input from the user. Scanner is equal to new scanner I'll write. And here in the scanner constructor, I'll write system.in, control shift O, then system.out.println, enter any string text, enter any string text. Then here write down scanner dot next int, next, I'll say next, next is better. Next will receive the string text. Okay, single word of the string text it will receive. In that we have to find all the substring possible. If you also want to go with string line, that is all. Next line is also fine. Next or next line, we can go with next line, guys. Not a problem here. Input string text. Input string will come. Input string text will come. Okay. Now I want to find the substrings of all the possible substrings in this input string text. So for that, I'll create a method here that is public static void generate substrings. Generate. You can give any name. This looks good for me, so I gave it here. String, okay, ist, input string text, okay, input. Otherwise, input string, I'll say otherwise input string. String, input string, I'm capturing it here. This will come here. When I call this method, I have to pass this as an argument to this parameter. As a parameter, I have to pass this. And I just need to pass it, guys. And this particular method is going to generate that. At the end of this, I will write scanner.close to close this scanner object. And now write down, now see what is going to happen. So this is the actual string text. First, we have to find the size of the string. String int size is equal to that input string dot length predefined method we have to use of string class, which will find the size of the string. After that, we have to write for int I or begin index. Okay. B is equal to 0. B less than size. B less than the string size. B means begin index. Assume that B stands for begin index. I'm intentionally writing B there. B plus plus. I'll iterate this. So starting from the first letter of the string text to the last letter, we have to go. At the index 0 to last index of the last letter, we have to iterate. That's what is the meaning. And okay, here whatever the text that user will enter, right? In that ABC text are, we have to start with the index 0 to the last index of the letter. That is size -1, we have to go. That's why we have given not less than or equal to, we have not given. We have given less than size because index 0 to size -1 is nothing but the all the letter indexes will get. Now I'll write one more thing for int end index. E for end, B for begin, E for end. E is equal to B plus 1, I'll say. There's a reason why we have to write end index as B plus 1. I'll tell you. semicolon. Once I demonstrate this, right, it will be clear for you. Semicolon, E less than size, semicolon, E plus plus. Let's see what will happen here. Okay. If any problem comes, we can modify the code a bit. First, let's try whether what is working, what is not working. Now here I have to retrieve the substring. So for that, input string dot substring of int beginning index and end index b comma e I'll write here. And this I want to print it out, system.out.println. I'll say system.out.println. So some substring will come, string substring of, from this entire string test, some substrings I'm retrieving and printing here. System.out.println substring, I'll say substring. Let's see what type of substrings will come. So yeah, it will print substrings until all these iterations are complete. Let's run this code as usual, and if any problems are there, we can modify the code accordingly. Because while writing the code, we may not be clear, or we can also take one example. For example, if the user has entered the input string as ABC, let's assume what's happening, let's see, and based on that, we can write the logic here. ABC, that I'm calling this particular method, I'm passing that ABC text. ABC string text I'm passing here, will come here. And what is the length? What is the size? Size is 3 here. We can check here. B is equal to 0, B less than 3. True. We'll go inside that. Now int E is equal to B plus 1. That is B is 0, right? B current value of B is 0. So 0 plus 1 becomes, E will become what? 1. So 1 is less than size. 1 is less than 3, correct. We'll go inside that. Now input substring of, here B will be 0 and E will be 1. 0, 1. So starting from the index 0 means, starting from the index in this ABC text, starting index is 0, A will have the index. And this ending is not an index, guys. It's an inclusive index. It's an exclusive. This is inclusive index and this is exclusive index. Whatever the one they have given here is exclusion. Okay. So up to 0 only, this one is excluded. So only A it will take. The substring will come as A, and here A will be printed in the output. First, A will be printed with this logic. If you know the proper understanding of substring of begin and ending index, you can clearly understand how we got A here. If you don't have the idea, you go and watch. You go and find out about this begin index, which is inclusive index, whereas end index is an exclusive index. Okay. Exclusive means we should not consider, we should not consider that index as part of the coverage. Okay. So in this only 0 is a beginning index, and ending index is exclusive. Ending index is 1 means 0 and 1 is exclusive. You cannot select 1. 1 is exclusive. Okay. Up to 0 only it will be there. Okay. 1 is exclusive. So up to 1 only. Oh, so A will be retrieved like that. Then E plus plus will happen. E will become 2. 2 less than the size. 2 is less than the size. What is the size of this? 2 is less than 3 is true. So we'll go inside that again. B is still 0 only. 0 comma 2. This is inclusive index. This is exclusive index. 0 means starting with A. 1. 2 is exclusive. We should not consider 2. So only AB. AB will be retrieved. After A, AB will be printed in the output. Then E plus plus, E will become 3. 3 less than 3 is 3 less than 3 is false. So here is the logic. We have to give equal to. E less than or equal to size we have to give. Okay. That's the logic. It should be okay because we have to also get ABC, right? That's the reason. Okay. So 3 less than or equal to 3. So here less than, here equal, because it's starting with 1, right? So we have to go with the less than or equal to. E less than or equal to 3 less than or equal to 3 is true. We'll go inside that. Here 0 comma 3. 3 is exclusive index. 0 is inclusive. Inclusive means included. 0, 1, 2. 3 is exclusive. There is no other thing. So ABC will be printed here. ABC. Now after that, this E plus plus 4 will happen. 4 less than or equal to 3 will become false. Will come out of this for loop. And here B plus plus will happen. B will become 1. 1 less than 3. 1 less than 3 is true. Right? 1 less than 3 is 2. 1 less than 3 is true. We'll go inside this main for loop. And here int E is equal to B plus 1. B is 1. 1 plus 1 is 2. E is 2 now. E is 2 now. 2 less than or equal to 3 is true. We'll go inside that. Substring of B is what? B is 1. Here B is 1 and E is 2. Inclusive index is 1. Exclusive index is 2. So index 1 means here. It will start from here. Substring will start from here. it will not include 2 because 2 is an exclusive index here. E is has an exclusive index up to 1 only. Only B will be retrieved as a substring and printed here. Then E plus plus will become E will become 3. 3 less than equal to 3 is true. Here 1 comma 3. Inclusive index is 1, exclusive index is 3. So 1 means here starting index is 1. Up to 2, 3 will not be there because 3 is the exclusive index. So BC will be retrieved and printed here. Then it will become 4. 4 less than or equal to 3 is false. It will come out of the for loop. Again here B plus plus will become 2 here. 2 less than 3 is true. We'll go inside that. And here B plus 1, that is 2 plus 1. E will become 2 plus 1, that is 3. Then 3 less than or equal to 3 is true. Substring of 2 comma 3. Starting index is 2. Exclusive index ending index is 3, which should not be inclusive. It's 3 is exclusive here. So 2 means what? 0, 1, 2. C. And 3 index 3 is exclusive, so nothing will be considered. Only C will be retrieved and C will be printed here. And after that, E plus plus will become 4. 4 less than or equal to 3 is false. And here B plus plus, B will become 3. 3 less than 3 is false. Will come out of the external for loop also. So this kind of substrings of this entire ABC string text will be printed, guys. Run the code and observe that whether we are getting the outputs as we expected. Enter any string text. For example, if I give ABC, A, B, C, B, B, C, C, everything has come. What if I give my name? Let's say how many substrings will come in my name. Let's see that. Arun, I'll give A, AR, ARU, ARUN. 4 substrings so far. Then starting from R, second letter onwards. R, RU, RUN. Okay, all possible combinations will come, guys. Then starting with U, UN, UN. Okay, UN. And last letter only N, no other possibility. All the possibilities, all the possible substrings of my given string text have been retrieved and printed. And this is the logic, guys. If you want to take a screenshot, you can take a screenshot of this and practice in your machines. This is a logic we have to write. Okay, you can take a screenshot here if you want. So hope, guys, you got the answer for this question with practical demonstration. So that's all for this session. Thank you. Bye-bye.